let's learn how to play an Irish reel. It's one of my favorite Irish reels. It's called Miss Monaghan's. And by the way, you are watching Fiddlehead Fiddle Lessons. So I'm just gonna play the entire thing sorta, kinda fast, and then I'm gonna break it down for you super slow, note by note, so you're sure to get it and have a great time learning it. Without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Thank you for listening. And by the way, I had a D drone track going. I just love practicing with drones, so I figured, what the heck, I'll do it right now while I'm teaching you. I'll do that as well. I do it using them in lessons. I use them all the time. I think you should too. Give it a try. But that's not what this lesson is about. That's not why you're here. It's what you're saying to me right now. Let's learn Miss Monaghan's. So I'm going to take you through it step by step, starting with the first quarter of the A part. And here's it broken down a little further. So now, I'll just talk you through what I did in this first quarter of the A part to Miss Monaghan's, starting on D, then a triplet 2-1 open, okay, and then I add D to A3, to A3, okay, so that whole first bar. Okay, the second bar would be this, and it's A1, 1, open, D2, A1, 2. So the whole first quarter of the A parts, play it slowly. But maybe you're having trouble with that triplet. It may be worth your while to sort of stay with this. Maybe loop that little bit just to get the feel of how the triplet works. Let's do it right now. 3, 4. One more time. So looping is an amazing practice. You can use it with small little things, smaller than that, or big pieces. So now let's do the entire first quarter in a loop, and for that we'll use this play along track. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So I'm glad you took the time to do that, because that first quarter is also the third quarter of the B part. And so being able to, if you play the first thing usually in a tune, it's usually has high dividends. Not that I'm a stock market investor or advisor, but it does, there are dividends in other ways besides finances. And so anyhow, if you learn that really well, your work is made easy because you already know the third quarter now. So now let's do the second quarter, shall we? I'll play the whole thing. So I'll play the whole second quarter with a little bit of flow, but slowly, and then I'll break it down for you note by note. Now let's break it down. Alright, so this is going to start A3, which is D. 3, 3, 1, open. And then we walk back up. 1, 3, open E. So this whole bar is. Sometimes playing things at different speeds will help you remember it. Now the next bar is, or next bit is, starts. And that's E1, open, A3, open, E1, open, open. By the way, in case you don't know, tabs for this are on Fiddlehead free for 1 week. Links to that below. Okay, so you got the second quarter. If you have questions, let us know. You already know the third quarter because you know the first, but let's review it. And now let's do the fourth quarter with flow. And now more broken down. So it starts a 3, 3, 1, open. It starts just like the second quarter. And then we're gonna go to 1, 3, open E. So far it's just like the second quarter. Oh no, I played it wrong. So that's the beginning of the fourth quarter. 3, 3, 1, open, 1, 3, 1. Sorry about that. And then we end the last bar with open A, D, 2, 1, 3. Then 2, open, open. So very slowly, the whole fourth quarter. Nice. So now we're going to just play the entire A part very slowly, and I recommend that you first pause the video and practice each of the parts, and then come back and join me on playing the entire A part slowly. Here we go. 3, 4. So now let's move on and do the B part. Here's the first quarter with flow. Here's the first quarter of the B, more broken down. So we start with E3, 3, 4. If you're new to fourth finger, I recommend pausing right there and practicing that a whole bunch. And so on, alright? And there's great ways you can extend the practice. You could do it on all four strings. You could do rhythms, practice it in creative ways. But let's move on for now. And after this, we go 3, 1, A3, back to E1. Okay, and then that's followed by E low 2, 1, low 2, open, A3, 1, 2. Let's do that more slowly. E low 2, 1, low 2, open, A3, 1, 2. Alright, so now I'm just going to review the entire first quarter of the B part. This tune sounds so sad just playing it slow. I don't know why. Any tune sounds happy or fast, and I don't know why. Can't explain it. Emotions are weird, right? So that's the first quarter of the B part, and it's also the third quarter. So just to drive this point home in a different way, being able to recognize when things repeat in a tune will help you a lot to learn tunes. I got a whole lesson on that called repeating patterns in fiddle tunes. It's got kind of a mathy name and concept, but it's very super, ultra, uber helpful in learning to pick up tunes. And that word is in the dictionary. I can't remember what it was, but I know it's in the dictionary. Second quarter of the B part, let's do it. With a little flow, but slow. Wait a second, that sounds familiar. That's actually the second quarter of the A part. Oh, so I don't have to do any more work on this. I can move on. How awesome is that? Great. Okay, so now it's time to do the third quarter. Let's see, I've got to figure that out. Oh, wait a second. I remember that teacher guy saying that the third quarter is the same as the first, so I know the third quarter. Okay, cool. Now I gotta learn the fourth quarter of the B part though. That's gonna be hard. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. It's the same as the fourth quarter of the A part. So that was so easy. All I had to learn in the B part was the first quarter and I got the whole thing. Incredible. So that's what repeating patterns can do for you. Repeatingpatterns.com. Go there right now. Just kidding, that doesn't exist. Maybe it does. Here's the fourth quarter anyway, just in case you forgot it. Ooh, it might be different in my sheet music. Now I don't feel so smart. So anyway, I think what it should be is the same fourth quarter from the A part. So it should be. I'm going to go make some corrections and to make sure that that's okay. Anyhow, so now I'll just play the entire B part slowly as before. Pause the video, practice each part, and make sure you got it before trying to play along. Here we go. that's it. Thanks for hanging with me, for me bumbling through this lesson. But it was fun. I had a good time, and I hope you did too. And on so there's tabs for this lesson on fiddlehead.com. Will be a link to that. And I think I'm also going to make a short little supplementary video which will be on the lesson page too, so check that out. Thanks for watching, folks. See you soon. Go to fiddlehead.com for a progressive step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.